Hey guys, we're going to be back here for another rebuild, this time rebuilding the New England Patriots. So it's pretty much going to be without Tom Brady. I think he retires after the first year, so we are most certainly going to have to try to find a replacement for him. We have some interesting pieces here. Josh Gordon could be a monster for us. Quick development, he's already 27, so hopefully he can upgrade. Julian Edelman should be around for a little bit. Chris Hogan. Gronk is going to be our #1 target here. What is Sony Michael's development trait? Quick, okay. I'm probably going to start him instead of James White, to be honest. See if we can't get him a little XP. Offensive line is decent here. Trent Brown's going to be a good left tackle for us. I have him in my Seahawks franchise, and he's pretty good. Their interior offensive lineman is good. Shaq Mason is definitely one of the best guards in the league. He is, ranked #8. I did move Isaiah Wynn to right tackle. Cannon is getting up there in age, so he's going to start regressing. So I'm actually going to add him on the trade block, see if we get any offers. And then I moved Isaiah Wynn to right tackle, so he should be able to develop over here with that star development, and he's only 21. And then we are going to have Trent Brown stay at the left tackle. Defensively, I moved Malcolm Brown to right end because I didn't need Danny Shelton and Malcolm Brown to play D-tackle when they're also both pretty good. So we're running the 3-4 position in 2, so yeah. And then we have Danny Shelton, Trey Flowers, who's really developing quite well, Stephon Gilmore, Jason McCourty, and then Devin McCourty up here is a good safety. Linebackers are shaky except Dante Hightower. Besides that, they are really shaky, and so is the cornerback group. So I definitely want to upgrade there a little bit. Let's go ahead and set our season goal. Probably going to make the playoffs for sure with Tom Brady here. Hopefully we can get some decent upgrade points for our receivers. I'm hoping Josh Gordon can upgrade pretty good because he is a slot. I have him as a slot guy, so should get a lot of balls thrown his way. So I'll see you guys back at mid-season, and I'll also see if I can get a trade for that right tackle I put up. All right, we are here back with a trade. There's a few teams offering something for the Marcus Cannon here, the right tackle. I really just want to get the highest pick I can, and I think that's going to be from the Vikings here. They're going to give me a 2nd round 2019 pick and a 7th round. So I'm going to accept that there. And then now I'll see you guys at the mid-season point. So we're back here at mid-season. We are 3-5, and that's definitely not good. I did not expect that there. It seems like whatever team I pick just does bad. You know, the Patriots are always good in the sim. I mean, I guess not for me. Let's go ahead and check out the players we're going to have to re-sign now. Trey Flowers is going to have to come back. He's really one of our best young players. Jason McCourty, I don't know. He's up there in age. We'll see. I really would love to bring back Josh Gordon. To be honest, that's probably going to be a main concern. Would love to. Definitely bringing back Malcolm Brown, Danny Shelton, and Trent Brown. There's some interest. I mean, we have a lot of people. Jonathan Jones is a speedy cornerback. Really speedy. Gosh. I mean, there's a lot of people here. Yeah, so I'll see what I can do. I'm going to bring back the most important ones. So, yeah, that's going to be it for the midseason check-in. Don't know if we'll make the playoffs this year, but we'll see. Well, playoffs were made the first year. We finished 8-7-1, you know. Don't ask me how. I guess the Patriots aren't off to that hot of a start this early in the season, so I could definitely see that. 8-7-1. We'll take a quick check at the stats here. Tom Brady, I see #1. Oh, Jesus. 4,700 yards, 49 touchdowns, 13 picks. Insane numbers. Sony Michael, not a lot of yards as a rookie, to be honest. Receiving the ball, Josh Gordon broke 1,000 yards with 10 touchdowns. Julian Edelman with 92 receptions, 11 TDs. Gronk, 99. Okay, we got some monsters on this team. How's our blocking? I mean, I don't know. That's a lot for a left tackle, to be honest. Defensively here, 115 by Kyle Vanoy. Patrick Chung with 90. Not a lot of tackles, to be honest. Sacks, what do we got? 10 by Dante Hightower, 7.5 by Trey Flowers. Kyle Vanoy 4.5, Malcolm Brown 4.5, Danny Shelton with 2, but he had 7 tackles for loss. How did Malcolm Brown play? He played decent from the right end position. Interceptions, 3 by Chung, 2 by Vanoy, 2 by McCourty, 2 by Stephon Gilmore. Jonathan Jones, the speedy corner with some. Let's go ahead and do our upgrades here. Before we get into this playoff game. Sony Michael's going to have an upgrade point. Let's go ahead and upgrade his power, I guess. Even though he is more of an elusive back. Julian Edelman has an upgrade. Red zone threat? Okay. What kind of freaking scheme are they running? They're running a multiple power run. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm not used to all the schemes yet. I'm mainly used to spread one, to be honest. Oh, really? Josh Gordon's not a red zone threat to begin with? He's more of a deep threat? I would disagree a little bit there, you know? I think Josh Gordon's probably more of a red zone guy. I mean, he's got speed, but he's decently tall. Our offensive line is going to be pretty nice, though. They are going to be pretty good to start out with here. David Andrews is going to be one of the better centers in Madden, probably. Shaq Mason, we seen, was already top 8, and Isaiah Wynn coming in with those 2 upgrade points. That's going to be a huge difference for us, I believe. Starting out with an offensive line is really good because offensive line, I would have to say, is one of the major concerns you should have when you're rebuilding a team, because if you don't have a good one, it's just not going to work out. I really want to upgrade Trey Flowers' speed rushing ability. So I probably should have started there. I want to get his finesse up a little bit. Malcolm Brown, this should be a nice run stopper for us. Had a few sacks. To be honest, I'm not used to running a multiple 3-4, so they kind of have to be versatile. All your defenders do. Jonathan Jones, though, getting an upgrade point. I really would love to make him the number 2 with Stephon Gilmore. And Gilmore upgraded as well, because Jonathan Jones is so fast. I mean, 95 speed. That's a little outrageous, to be honest with you. Dante Hightower's overall isn't the best to start out with. He does not have great finesse. So that could definitely be a problem. But if we get it up by 3, that's decent. Kyle Vanoy, we'll go ahead and upgrade him. And then we'll just jump into this playoff game here. I don't know how far we'll go because we didn't have a great record, but let's go ahead and see if we can beat Cleveland. All right, Cleveland in the playoffs, which is definitely a freaking surprise there. I did not think they would make it the first year. We go down the field here, score a touchdown. So far, we're putting a bit of a beat down on Cleveland here. Big field goal, we nailed that. Cleveland scores a TD, though. That would be super embarrassing for Tom Brady if Baker comes in here and beats him. Well, it's at Cleveland, I guess. Okay, Cleveland has the ball, and they tied it up. And now they're going to take the lead. And that would be a horrible way for Tom Brady to go out, losing to Baker. And it's not looking good at all. Wow, Cleveland's got the ball. And they're going to get this game. They're going to take out New England and most likely Tom Brady's last year here. And that's pretty surprising. Baker beats New England pretty decisively towards the end there. Scored a lot of points, so 5 touchdowns for Baker? Okay. Are the Browns going to be the new Chargers of the Sim is all I need to know. Tom Brady, we'll see if he retires or not, but we're going to jump into free agency and see if there's going to be anybody good available we can add to the team. All right, we are going to be here in free agency, and Jadeveon Clowney is going to be available, and I've never seen him available. I'm offering him a pretty big contract for him to come over to New England. We'll see what he does. That would be a great addition if we are able to add him. And then I'm just offering Ken Crawley a little deal here. So I really would love Jadeveon Clowney to accept this. I cannot believe he went up to free agency. That's pretty insane that the Texans would let him go and not even franchise him. Let's see what happens. Jadeveon Clowney accepts, and so does Ken Crawley. So our cornerback core should be pretty good, and then we're going to have a monster here with Jadeveon Clowney. He's going to be a beast. So I'll see you guys once we get into the draft here. Alright guys, we are in the draft here. I actually forgot to press record, which is a little embarrassing there. But I did take a quarterback with my first pick. I'll show you guys after this, but I did want to still do a live draft. I thought I pressed record, but I guess I didn't. So we're only in the second round. All I literally did was the first pick, but it did not show. So yeah, we took a QB. What do we got here though? There's a few wide receivers I was interested in. This guy, he's a number 1, it says, first round talent, so this guy's pretty good too though. He's got a decent thing. I don't know. That's gonna be iffy right there. We do need a receiver though for sure. I am gonna take this guy right here. It says he has first round talent. He's very fast. Let's go ahead and take him. 32nd ranked. He's not going to have great hands, I would suspect. He doesn't, but he's going to be a fast guy for us. He's got great release. I think he's going to move into that number 2 receiver position for us. Maybe play a little slot. Our next pick, we did trade that, so we are going to have a second round. There is somebody I was really interested in. I hope he is still available. My strong safety here, he's got really good stuff right here. As you can see, he's got man coverage, tackle, zone coverage, but look at his combine. He's like top 2 for a lot of this stuff, so I think he's going to be a monster. He's got a 76 overall. He's going to be a hybrid. He's got to work on that awareness and play recognition, but he has a lot of speed. He's got not great hit power, to be honest, for his bench being as high as it was, but I think he's going to be a decent strong safety for us. Moving on to the third here. I was saying though, I am only going to show... Do we have 3 second rounds? I guess we had 3 second round picks. I am only going to show the first 5 rounds of the draft because I feel like showing the whole draft is kind of pointless. Because usually I just pick depth beyond the 5th round anyway, so... Yeah, there's really not a point in that. There are some good running backs available. I'm not sure that I need one. I might check him out late in the 5th there. Don't need offensive line, really. I do need some middle linebackers, to be honest, quite badly. A second round pick, though, I don't know if anybody's worth that. Are there any cornerbacks? I can't find many. Let's go ahead and take a middle linebacker. It might be a little bit of a reach, but I do need a linebacker. This guy looks pretty good at pass coverage linebacker. A little bit of a reach, but we needed a linebacker. Let's go ahead and skip to the next pick here. And I'm probably going to take another middle linebacker, to be honest here. I do kind of need 2, since we are in a multiple 3-4 defense. Then I do... This field general is pretty good. That guy's zone coverage is quite good, though. What is his stats looking like? I'm going to have to roll with him. Okay, 71, that was definitely a reach. Then I'm probably going to look to take that running back with this 4th pick here. That I was looking for. Yeah, where is he at? Right here, this power back that has A- carrying. He's going to be a 74 overall, pretty good pick, I would say. About 82 speed, no, I take that back. No running back is going to really be able to do anything there with 82 speed. So I'm just going to show the last 5th round pick here, and then that should be it because, yeah, I might even have to take some depth here. I'm actually going to go kicker. Let's go ahead and take the highest combine. So we get 57 true talent kicker. He's going to be pretty decent for us. Not the best kick power. So I'll see you guys in the Season 2 review here. Unless I find somebody else late in the draft. But otherwise, I'll just see you guys at the start of Season 2. Alright, sorry about that, guys. I did not know. I did not show the first pick here. That's on, well, not a little. That is on me. This is the pick I did take, though. I took Robert Kilmer. He was like the 22nd pick I took, or whatever draft pick we had. He's going to be a strong arm quarterback. Accuracy is a little shaky, but he is going to be able to get the ball down the field, which is probably the most important part, considering I did add a little speed on the team. And yeah, as long as we can get those accuracies up a little bit, it should be good. I feel like he is going to be chasing that scheme fit for a while, though. He is 5 points behind it, which is concerning. I might have to change the offensive scheme. Sony Michael's going to be our #1 running back here. I did put Josh Gordon to our #1 receiving spot. Julian Edelman just doesn't have enough speed for me. Josh Gordon there is going to be there. Julian Edelman is going to be our second receiver and also play the slot. And then our rookie here, Lester Massey, is going to be our third receiver, who has quite a lot of speed. Offensive line is the same. Gronk is still going to be here. Defensively, we added Jadeveon Clowney. This guy just, I guess, is going to be called the faceless one, all right? Bentley, I guess he was on our team. I did not know he was 75 overall. And then our rookie, Travis Dante Hightower, is going to be our left linebacker. Samuels, our rookie, also is going to be our starting strong safety. I did put Patrick Chung and Harmon on the trade block, so we'll see if we get any offers for them. Byron Jones is going to be my #2 cornerback. Stephon Gilmore, obviously the #1. And then Crincoli is going to be the slot guy. Malcolm Brown is going to be a nice run stopper, along with Danny Shelton and Trey Flowers on this defensive line. And our defense is sneakily good. It's pretty good. Jadeveon Clowney, we're going to have a nasty pass rush, I do believe. And our defensive backfield is pretty good. Our main concern is really going to be if Gilmore develops, so we will see. Let's go ahead and set our season goal, and I'm going to set it for about 9 wins. I feel like we can do something, especially with the division we are in. So I'll see you guys at midseason unless we do get a trade offer here. Okay, we are going to be back here at midseason. I decided to change the scheme of our offense here to a vertical zone run because I needed a better scheme fit for our quarterback. That's really the only way they develop. Gronk's now a scheme fit, so it's going to be a vertical zone run. So we're going to fit this a lot more, I do believe. Our record is 2-6, which is not good. Definitely did not see that coming. We still do have a pretty good team. Players we're going to have to re-sign, though. Gronk's going to want to re-sign here. We're obviously going to have to bring him back pretty much at all cost. Don't know if I'll bring back Devin McCourty. Julian Edelman. I don't know why that's so hard for me to say. I don't know. He is getting up there in age, so I don't know if I would want to pay him, to be honest, because he probably will retire after not too long here. Joe Thuney. Definitely want to bring him back. He's going to be my starting guard. Philip Dorsett, we might just have some deep threat wide receivers now, I guess. Dorsett could be, I guess, play out wide. Might try to bring him back. Yeah, other than that, just the main people here, probably Gronk. Don't know about these two, Thuney. And yeah, we'll see what happens. And other than that, I'll see you guys at the end of the season here. Oh, and I also did not get any trade offers for those strong safeties I put up on the trade block. So we did not make the playoffs here. Yeah, we did not. We finished with a 5-11 record, which isn't good. We got blown out by Pittsburgh up there in Week 17, as you can see. Let's go ahead and upgrade our players, though. Let's start on offense. Okay, Robert Kilmer is going to have some upgrades here. Let's go ahead and get his strong arm up a little bit. Love to improve that accuracy. All right, phone is ringing. All right, we're back here. Yeah, the phone was ringing there, so I had to take that. So he did upgrade, and he got some decent upgrades. Not really any accuracy ones, which is not the best. I would have loved accuracy more than anything on that. Josh Gordon got an upgrade point here. Let's go ahead and upgrade his deep threat ability. So he's going to get a little better. Probably going to be our #1 receiver. So I'm thinking about letting go of Julian Edelman. Gosh, I don't know why I can't say that. Go ahead and upgrade our rookie there. Offensive line didn't get any upgrades, which is not good. Jonathan Jones just keeps on upgrading here. And he's really upgrading into a nice cornerback. He's got great speed. As you can see here, yeah, he's definitely getting to be decent. Trey Flowers here. Let's go ahead and upgrade his speed rushing ability a little bit. And then we'll go into power rush and get his power up. He's definitely going to be our... Well, I think Jadeveon Clowney is probably our best defensive player. I was going to say Trey Flowers, but nope, that would be Jadeveon Clowney who's going to be the better one there. Danny Shelton's going to be a great run stopper. I'm curious to see our stats for the year. I wouldn't think our quarterback would have a great completion percentage, seeing how his accuracies were not the best. I don't know if I'm going to bring Devin McCourty back, though. He's really good. I might franchise him for a year. And then Samuel's our rookie draft pick here for safety. He's going to get an upgrade point. I cannot believe we did not get any trade offers for those strong safeties we threw up on the block. Yeah, let's go ahead and check out our stats. So the Jets won the division. Surprisingly there. Not as many receiving yards as you would hope for. Not a bad rookie year. Nearly 4,000 yards, 30 touchdowns, 50 interceptions. That completion rating has got to get worked on, though. It really does. Rushing the ball, Sony Michael does not seem to be the answer here. No fumbles, at least. Receiving the ball, Josh Gordon nearly had 1,000 yards, 75 receptions, 7 touchdowns. Edelman almost 1,000 yards from the slot, 7 touchdowns. Gronk with 700 yards. He's really underutilized this year. You cannot only give Gronk that many receptions. Lester Massey is going to be not the best of years, actually, to be honest with you. Blocking 14 sacks, so Trent Brown is allowing more sacks, which is not good. Isaiah Wynn still allowing a decent amount. Tackles, Kyle Vanoy is still playing a lot for some reason, and I don't get that. I don't even know why he's still on the team. Dante Hightower's our outside linebacker, so that's a little weird. Jonathan Jones, 91 tackles. Samuel's our rookie. I think it's like some kind of bug or something. Sacks, though, we had 8.5 with Clowney, 7 with Hightower. Kyle Vanoy somehow up there. Where was Trey Flowers? Not really a lot there. 14 tackles for loss. I guess that's pretty decent. Interceptions, 4 by McCourty, 2 by Jones, 2 by Crawley, 1 by Gilmore. So, not the best of years for us. Hopefully we can try to maybe upgrade or maybe get a trade done in the offseason here. But that's going to be it for the year 2 end of the season check-in here. Now let's go ahead and get into free agency and see who's going to be available. Alright, we're going to be here in free agency, and I am going to offer Chris Jones a contract. I would really love to get him. Malcolm Brown hasn't done much. And if I can get Chris Jones, I would trade Malcolm Brown. Then Miles Jack is available also, so I'm going to offer him a contract. He doesn't want much money. I am going to increase Chris Jones' contract a little bit because I would really love to get him. He would add some more pass rush to this defense that is already pretty loaded. So let's go ahead and see if we do get any of these people I want. I would expect we would get both, but we'll see. We might not get any, which would be pretty tough for me. It'd be really tough. We are gonna, oh wow, Chris Jones rejected it, but Miles Jack accepted it. So we are gonna get Miles Jack here. I might attempt a trade, to be honest, and see if I can maybe get myself a receiver. I'll include that here if I can get a trade done. Alright, we're gonna start the draft here. We got a relatively high pick. We picked 6th overall. Keep in mind, again, I am gonna do only to the 5th round. I just wanted to remind you guys, just in case you thought I just stopped it or something after that. Oh, they took my middle linebacker. They really did. That's the guy I wanted. Gosh dang it. That's tough. That's really tough. There is a free safety, though. That was my back plan after losing, who was it? Crap. We lost our free safety, whoever it was. There is a receiver I would like to take, but I mean, he's not, well, no, the receiver I actually wanted was taken. So yeah, the only pick here really is going to be this free safety, and he should be a beast. He's got an 81 overall, number 3 true talent, superstar development, and he's going to be a monster. Look at that speed he has, aggressive play ball tendency. I like that. So pretty much what you're telling me is he's a ball hawk because he has 80 catching as well. That's going to be nasty. We have a pretty good defense, to be honest with you. Alright, skip ahead to my next pick. There is a late receiver I kind of might get for the slot. Not real fast. We do need a receiver. I'll show you the receiver I'm looking at here. Well, this guy's pretty good. A possession receiver. Ooh, I might have to take him. That's actually a pretty good guy. I was going to maybe get this slot guy really late, but he doesn't have great combine. This possession guy does, so we'll see what he can do. He could definitely be our slot guy. Let's see what he's got. So he's going to be a 77 overall. He's 21st in true talent, and he can make some tough catches. He's got great short route running. Definitely going to be our slot guy. So I think that's a pretty good pick there. I'm not sure what else I'm going to go for here. I kind of need a middle linebacker, I would say, to go with Miles Jack. Maybe if we could find somebody pretty good. Okay, that guy's B+ tackle? Mid-6th. I'll save him for the 4th, I guess. Is there anybody else maybe I could need? I'm not sure if there is a lot of people here. I guess we do need a backup quarterback, so I will just address that now, I guess. So I don't have to spend any money on one maybe in free agency here. And then with the 4th pick, I'm going to try to get that linebacker, because that could be a nasty duo with him and Miles Jack, if he pans out here. 73 overall. I'll take it because he has 86 tackling. I'm not sure what's holding him back. He has good strength and good zone coverage as well. Yeah, not sure what is... I mean, that speed, I guess, but he's still got pretty good speed. Definitely going to be the second linebacker with Miles Jack. Just get that awareness and stuff up, and he'll be pretty good. All right, getting to the last pick here of the 5th round. What else do we need? Probably just a little depth, I would say. What do we need here? Some offensive line, I guess. I'll take a left guard. See if we can maybe get somebody here. All right, and that's going to do it. All right, we're going to be here at the start of Season 3 after a not a successful second season. We're going to look to bounce back here. I am going to try to give James White a chance here. Sony Michael has not really proved himself the first 2 years. So we'll see if James White can come in and do any better. We're going to have our second-year quarterback here, Josh Gordon. Now Massey is going to move up to the number 2 wide receiver position going into his second year. And then our rookie Woods is going to be our 3rd wide receiver and our slot guy. Offensive line is the same. They're still pretty decent, I would say. One of the better overall offensive lines probably right now. Gronk's still going to be here. We got him back. We're going to have Brown still, Danny Shelton, Trey Flowers. Defensive line is the same, and so is the cornerback core, Stephon Gilmore, who is regressing a little bit. We're going to have Jonathan Jones and Ken Crawley. And then we're going to have Samuels, our second-year safety, who's developing well. And then our first-year safety, rookie Frazier, is going to be a monster. Linebacking core is going to be really good with our rookie Baxter, going along with Miles Jack, Jadeveon Clowney, and Dante Hightower. Definitely one of the best linebacking cores. Asia Frazier actually has an upgrade point here. Let's go ahead and upgrade him. Before the start of his regular season first game, he's already an 82 overall. What a monster. I mean, he can hit. Great speed. Really, he's got the overall package to be a great player here, and I think he will be. I think he's going to develop to be quite a good player. I'm going to go 8 wins this year. I don't know how we'll fare. I would think we'd do well, but, you know, who knows when the sim is trying to control your destiny. Slot cornerbacks, I would like to be... I guess we could try Jonathan Jones at the slot. That might work out. So that's going to be it here for at the beginning of year 3. I'll see you guys at the mid-season and see what our record is and what kind of players we're going to need to re-sign. So we are going to be back here at mid-season. Our record is going to be 4-4. Wow, the Jets are 6-1? That's pretty out of hand there. We just got blown out by the Dolphins. All right, 4-4. We are improving a little bit. Players we're going to have to re-sign. I've seen James White. He's going to have to prove himself this year. I gave him the starting role. We'll see what he's going to be able to do with that. Dante Hightower, would really love to bring him back. David Andrews. Patrick Chung, I'm going to let go and really bring nobody else back, to be honest. So yeah, pretty much just focus on these first 3 guys. We'll see how James White does. Because yeah, if he proves himself this year, I'll definitely bring him back because he is a decent overall here. And he's not that old. He's only 28, so I could see him playing a few more years if he plays good enough for at least the rest of the rebuild. So that's going to be it here for the mid-season. I'll check back at the end of year 3. Alright, no playoffs for us once again. A little disappointing, I'm not going to lie. I would have expected us to maybe put up a fight. We finished 6-9, which is not what you would like to see, and that is definitely questionable, to say the least, because our team is quite good. Let's go ahead and upgrade our team here. I'm going to upgrade this guy into our slot guy. I would like him to just be our slot guy. I'm gonna upgrade what I can get the most accuracies out of. So I'm gonna go field general because his accuracy has got to improve, and his short just cannot go up. It just is not. Go ahead and upgrade Lester Massey here. We have a good team. I'm not too sure what's holding us back here. I really am not. Our offensive line is decent, so yeah, we just haven't had the best record, I guess. Stephon Gilmore is going to have an upgrade here. Good to get him back up since he's going to probably regress maybe a little bit this season. Then Jonathan Jones has an upgrade. He's upgrading pretty decent. He's at least gotten an upgrade every year, I do believe. I think he had 2 wow, 7? By our safety, Jesus. What kind of numbers did he put up? 7 upgrades for him. He's going to finish the season with an insane overall. What is he gonna have? Jesus, he's gonna be really up there. Zone coverage 5? Okay. This guy's gonna be a monster. We'll see what he put up. He had to have won Rookie of the Year or something. He's gonna be almost a 90 overall after the first year. He's going to be one of the top safeties in the league. I'm going to be curious to what he's ranked after this. Okay. So he's going to be really good. He got great tackling as well. He's going to be a superstar. He's going to be the number 9th ranked safety in the league. Well, number 9th ranked free safety in the league. Top 4%. I mean, great overall. 90 speed. Look at that zone coverage and tackling already. His only problem is going to be a little bit of awareness, but he's got amazing skills here. Definitely going to be one of our best players. Baxter has an upgrade point. Should be able to go along here with Miles Jack, and our linebacking core should be tackling machines. They really should be. I mean, Miles Jack's almost a 99 overall. We also have Clowney here, Hightower, and Baxter, who had great tackling. So yeah, I really like our team right now. Let's go ahead and check out our stats. That's a lot of yards. Yeah, he's definitely improved. 4,400 yards, 33 touchdowns, 16 picks. Interceptions is pretty high, but his touchdowns went up a little bit and his completion percentage went up. James White did pretty much put up the same number as Sony Michael, so I don't really know why I would bring him back next year. Not great rushing has definitely been a weakness for us. So, okay, Lester Massey's going to lead the team with receptions, 800, 3 touchdowns. It's definitely good to see he's not just a deep threat. He can catch the ball because that's definitely not a huge average per reception. So, he's catching it pretty short. Then Josh Gordon here, 79 receptions, 1,000-yard receiver, 10 touchdowns. Like those numbers. Gronk, I still believe, is a little underutilized here. 70 receptions, pretty much 800 yards, 5 touchdowns. We look at his skills, still probably the best tight end. Yeah, number 1 ranked tight end. You got to do a little better than that. And numbers-wise, Heath Woods is going to be our slot guy. And he's played well. 63 receptions, 866 yards. He's 9 touchdowns. He's averaging more from the slot than Massey is outside, which is pretty good. James White did pretty good in the the receiving game. New England's running backs usually do. Sacks, we're getting down there. We're not allowing nearly as many. Isaiah Wynn has played better. Defensively, 128 tackles by Miles Jack, 100 by Samuels. Our cornerback had 85. What about tackles for loss here? We had 12 by Brown, 11 by Clowney, 11 by Trey Flowers. Sacks, 9 by Clowney, 9 by Hightower, 8.5 by Trey Flowers. Man, we're putting up great numbers. What's going on? Are we losing close games? 3 picks by Chung, 3 by Frazier. So these were his stats. 71 tackles, 3 interceptions. Yeah, he must have won Rookie of the Year. Stephon Gilmore, 3, 2 Samuels. Okay. Our defensive backs are looking nice. Clowney with an interception. So that's going to be it here for the stats check-in after the season here. Yeah, so that's going to be year 3. We'll get into free agency here now and see if we can maybe pick somebody up. All right, in here in free agency, there's definitely some good people here, but here's what I'm offering. I'm going to try to get Ryan Ramczyk here. Isaiah Wynn just isn't upgrading for me, and he's going to want probably a big contract. So if I could get Ramczyk, that would be a great move for us. And then Myles Garrett's available. So he wants a shit ton of money. I'm willing to give him $125 million over 5 years. And that would be really good. Really good. Let's go ahead and see if anybody accepts. And I'm really hoping Myles Garrett does. That would make our defense insanely good for pass rush. Ramczyk accepts. Myles Garrett rejects it. I'm okay with that, I guess. Our defense would... It was already pretty good with Clowney and stuff, so I'm happy with Ramczyk accepting that, making our offensive line a lot more better there. So that's going to be it for free agency. I'll see you guys in the draft. Actually, we're going to be back here in free agency, and I'm just now seeing Christian McCaffrey. I don't know why I didn't see that. Thankfully, he did not sign. I'm going to see if I can get him because our running back position is most certainly weak. Yeah, I would love to be able to get McCaffrey. That would be huge. That would really give us a great receiving threat out of the backfield, and now he's showing he can run between the tackles, 94 overall, and he accepts. Greatly improved at the running back position. McCaffrey's going to be a monster. So we're going to be looking really good here heading into year 4. So now let's get into the draft. So we are going to attempt a trade here. I do want to try to get myself a wide receiver. There's not a lot of people in the first round that I need. So I'm going to offer Pittsburgh my first round pick and a middle linebacker for JuJu Smith, since I still do have Antonio. And it's really almost accepted. We're only going to have to add a little bit more here. So I'd be comfortable maybe adding a 5th and seeing if they would accept. And that's going to do it. We are going to get JuJu Smith-Schuster with a 93 overall, and he's going to be a monster. That's going to be a really nice addition to the wide receiving core. So let's go ahead and get into the draft rate. Just doing a quick draft recap here. I did not show the draft because there was nobody that I really got after trading my first round pick that's going to start. So nobody here is going to start for us. So yeah, that's really going to be the draft there. So I didn't want to take a lot of time doing it. So let's go ahead and get into the start of the 4th year. All right, going to be at the start of the 4th season here. By far, this is going to be our best team. We're going to have Kilmer here, and he's upgrading decently. McCaffrey's going to be a very nice addition to the run game. JuJu Smith-Schuster is going to be our #1 receiver. Josh Gordon really isn't going to make the top 3 receivers here. His skills are just not, they're regressing quite a bit, and he didn't upgrade well. Massey's going to be the 2nd receiver, and then our slot guy is going to be Woods here, who is upgrading quite well. And I'm just going to keep him on that slot upgrade here. As you can see, he's got a lot of skills here to work with defensively. Our defensive line has been the same the whole rebuild. Cornerbacks have been the same mostly, except the addition of Crawley. Our safety keeps on upgrading there. Linebacking core can get to the passer, and so can the defensive line. And our safeties are pretty good. So this guy's about to be a 90 overall heading into his 2nd year. A great first-round pick for us. He's turned out to be really good. So our season goal, I think we might make the playoffs this year. This is our 4th year. I think we're going to make a push here because our team is very good here. So let's go ahead and get to the midseason point. Well, we are 3-4, which is not the best. I mean, well, it's not good. It's just not. I don't see what's going on here. the division, I guess, has gotten a little tougher. Players we're going to have to re-sign. Stephon Gilmore, definitely want to bring him back. Ken Crawley, I don't know. I'm not going to bring back Isaiah Wynn, most likely, since I did sign Ramczyk. Sony Michael, probably will let him go. So there's not going to be a lot of people here I'm going to bring back. So yeah, that's going to be it for the re-signings here at mid-season. Nice, so we are going to get a playoff berth, but we have to travel to Mile High and take on those Broncos, and that's going to be not a fun game. Let's go ahead and do some upgrades here. I'm going to keep on upgrading the field general to try to get his accuracies up at all. Actually, you know, I might as well go strong arm, just go into his strengths here. He's not going to have great short accuracy at all, but he's going to be able to throw it deep. Christian McCaffrey has an upgrade point here. He's going to be a great all-around back, though. He really is. As we'll upgrade Massey here. He's going to be a deep threat wide receiver for us and really fast. Does he have good hands yet? They're getting up. I mean, they're decent. He'll catch the ball. He's got really good speed, too. JuJu Smith is getting up there in overall with a 94 overall. I don't know what he did down there in Pittsburgh to earn a lot of upgrade points, but he did. Go ahead and upgrade. Let's get his slot up to 80, I guess. I was gonna go deep threat, but we'll just keep on upgrading his strength here. Upgrade the left tackle. Trent Brown hasn't upgraded as much as I would like. I would have liked if he would have been closer to 90 overall by now, but he didn't. Andrews here with an upgrade. He's going to be a scheme fit for us. Ryan Ramczyk with his upgrade point. Yeah, I'm probably going to let Isaiah Wynn go, to be honest. I can't say his last name for anything. Ramczyk. You know, who knows? Defensively, we should have quite a few upgrades. Jonathan Jones upgraded here. Get his man-to-man up a little bit. And he's upgrading well. Trey Flowers with an upgrade. Upgrade his power. We have so many good pass rushers on this team. I mean, you got Trey Flowers, Danny Shelton, who's more of a run stopper, but he can still get after the passer. Dante Hightower, who had that great Super Bowl play against Atlanta to fumble the ball. We have Clowney, and he's a pretty decent pass rusher, Dante Hightower is, to be honest. Samuel should be about an 80 overall, yeah. So he's going to be... Our safeties are pretty good. Frazier coming in with some more upgrade points, 3 again. Baxter, yeah, I'm not sure what's holding him back. As you can see, his stuff, his skills here are quite good, so I'm not sure what's holding him back. Miles Jack keeps on upgrading, up to a 96 overall now. He didn't want much money in free agency either, so. Jadeveon Clowney keeps on upgrading his finesse move, so he should be decently good by now. 81 finesse. He's still going to be more of a power guy, though. And Frazier here is he lost his scheme fit, which is a little weird. So he's going to upgrade really well, though. Up to a 93 overall. He's a monster. I wonder what he's rated in the league now. The number 3 ranked free safety. And you can see those skills are really good. Finished 9-7. Jets won the division. Let's go ahead and check out our stats here. 4,300 yards. Okay, he's definitely stepped up this year. Is his best year. 30 touchdowns, 7 interceptions, 61% completion rate. Rushing the ball, McCaffrey, finally a running back over 1,000 yards, 7 touchdowns. Receiving the ball, Gronk finally has his breakout year with 93 receptions, 1,000 yards. Only 3 TDs, though. JuJu Smith-Schuster with 79 receptions, 1,000 yards, 6 touchdowns. Massey with 66 receptions, 600 yards. I don't know if he's... I might put Josh Gordon in his spot for next year. We'll see. Woods with not a great year out of the slot, 8 touchdowns, but McCaffrey doing pretty decent in the receiving game. Blocking, did we do decent? No. Trent Brown did not do good at all. Defense, 135 tackles by Miles Jack, 90 by Baxter. Jonathan Jones with 81. What about tackles for loss here? 14 by Hightower, 11 by Clowney, 10 by Flowers. Jadeveon Clowney had 10.5 sacks. Trey Flowers with 8, 7.5 by Dante Hightower. Malcolm Brown with 6.5. So a lot of sacks from all over the place. We're getting to the quarterback for sure. Interceptions, 3 by Jack, 2 by Frazier, 2 by Gilmore. Clowney with 1. Crawley with 1, and then Jonathan Jones with 1. But let's go ahead and get into this playoff game here where we're going to be taking on Denver. All right, we're finally back in the playoffs here. A wild card again, though. We're going to be taking on Denver at Denver. So we'll see how good we are. We can't move the ball. Denver's defense is really nasty. And they score a touchdown on our defense, and we score a touchdown back. It's really a defensive struggle here for both teams. Denver keeps on getting the ball, though. We just can't seem to put a drive together. We're struggling. It's a 7-7 game, and Denver goes down and scores. That's tough. So Denver scores. Patriots score a field goal. Denver's driving, and if they score, okay. Most likely is over here. Gosh, I'm so sick of losing in the playoffs, though. We just keep on getting burnt, and that's going to be another L for us in the playoffs. And it's like once it becomes playoff time, we can't do anything. We're going to lose to the Denver, led by Case Keenum. We're going to lose that game. And we had a great team, I thought, going into year 4, but let's go ahead and jump into free agency, I guess. All right, so we are going to be here in free agency. Von Miller is going to be available, so I am going to offer him a contract and see if we can get him to come to the Patriots here, come to New England. We'll see if he accepts, because that would give us a great defense. We already have a pretty decent offense. Our defense is pretty good as well. We'll see if he accepts it. That would be really big if he does. And Von Miller does accept the contract. He's going to come over here to Denver. So I'm going to see if I can maybe pull up a trade too. Alright, so I am going to do a trade here. I'm going to trade for Brandon Cooks. I'm going to trade away Dante Hightower and give up 2 first-round picks since we are heading into year 5. I probably won't show the draft because I'm not going to get anybody really of value from it. But yeah, this is going to be the trade here. I'll just do a draft recap when I'm done, because usually once we head into year 5, there's not a lot to actually need on the team or that a draft pick would be able to start at. So we'll just do the draft recap this time, but this is the trade that I was able to pull off here and get Brandon Cooks, and really we're going to have a very nice receiving core heading into the last year. So here's going to be the draft recap. Yeah, just a lot of depth here. I really didn't get anybody that's going to start except maybe Malcolm Steele. He might be my slot cornerback, but other than that, yeah, nobody is going to start here. So let's get into the 5th and final season. All right, so this is going to be the team before we head into the final year here. So start of the 5th year, our quarterback is developing. Christian McCaffrey is good. We made a trade for Brandon Cooks. The year before, we got JuJu Smith, and then Woods is going to be our slot guy. Our receivers are really good. Gronk's still a good overall. Good offensive line. I'm liking the way our team looks right now. Defensively, we're looking really good. Cornerback core is really the only weak spot. Defensive line is good. Linebackers are good. Safeties are really good. We have insane pass rushers with Jadeveon Clowney and Von Miller together. And then our defensive line can also get after the passer. So this is going to be a really good season, I do believe. We'll see. Hopefully we make the playoffs, or I'm going to be a little upset. But yeah, there's not going to need me to check back for mid-season here. We're just going to go straight to the end of the season. So that's going to be our season goal. Make the Super Bowl. So we'll see what happens here. I'll see you guys at the end. All right, simulating the last week here. We'll see if we make the playoffs. I don't know. We have a really good team, so I'd be pretty surprised if we didn't. Week 7, we're going to make the playoffs barely. We have a 9-7 record. 9-7, we won the division at least. What are our stats looking like? So passing the ball, definitely a down year a little bit. Not as many passing yards as last year. Decent completion percentage. McCaffrey, 1,000 yards, 6 touchdowns. Receiving the ball, Gronk had a good year. So did Brandon Cooks. JuJu Smith, not the best. And then Woods had a great year from the slot. What's our defense looking like? 128 tackles by Jack, and he leads the team by a lot. Sacks, Von Miller has 15 coming in. Jadeveon Clowney, 8.5. Trey Flowers, 5.5. Miles Jack, 5. So we had good overall sack and pressure there. Miles Jack with 3 picks. Baxter with 1. Frazier with 1. And Samuels with 1. That's going to be the stats there. Let's go ahead and jump into the playoff game here. We're going to be taking on the Chargers. At least we get a game at Foxborough here. Let's see if we can take them out. All right, we're going to be in the playoffs again. This time we're taking on the Chargers at Foxborough. Chargers are always tough in the sim, though. And we're moving the ball a little bit, and we score. The Chargers are able to move the ball very fast, so which is concerning. And they score a touchdown, and they have the ball back again. Wow, they score again, man. Just our offense, I don't know what's going on. We just can't get moving. New England, come on, score. Red zone. And we score a field goal. That's not going to work, bro. We need touchdowns at this point. And we score one. Can we stop the Chargers? Oh, and they score. That's most likely it. And we're going to lose again in the playoffs. This time to the Chargers. That's tough, dude. I don't know. I don't know how we advance in the playoffs, to be honest with you. I've been trying to not play the last year because I want to try to keep it realistic, but I don't know how we advance if I don't. Because the whole year, Kilmer plays good, and then the playoffs, he just doesn't. I mean, 64 attempts. They don't run the ball nearly at all. I mean, we didn't run it, dude. That's been a glitch. I've been looking in the rushing thing afterwards, and I don't have any runs. So I don't know what's going on there. I think I'll have to play the last season. I think I will have to play the year 5 from now on because we just keep on losing. I might have to jump in there and try to win it, but that's going to be it for the New England rebuild. Let me know if you guys did enjoy it. Make sure you leave down in the comments which team you would like to see next. I'll see you guys next rebuild. I hope you guys did enjoy. Peace out.